Me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you she? Me discover aye mapim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Put sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are back on your favorite showbiz and entertainment platform. Here is Sammy Flex TV. Welcome. If today is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to also comment, because we do this with you. Anything that we discuss on this platform, you also have an opinion, because you make us, and of course we are here to entertain you and give you information as well. My name is Roland Amate. This is Sammy Flex Speaks, live inside the studios of Sammy Flex TV. Today, as usual, we have very interesting topic on board. In fact, we have just few days to a very historic night on the calendar of Ghanaians. In fact, as it stands, so on this time it is 5 days, but I'm sure very soon we will be counting the 4, 3, 2, and I will entreat you to also be at the Accra Sports Stadium on the 25th of this month, and because we'll be having one of the biggest, if not the biggest concert in Ghana. That is the Freedom Wave 2. That is Freedom Wave 2nd edition. And tonight or today, we are here to make or have some few discussions as far as that event is concerned. You know, I don't do this alone. This is Sammy Flex Speaks. Therefore, I do it with my big man,
Sammy Flex. Mention my name 10 times. Mention my name 10 times. Bombidi Mami. 5 days more. 5 days according to our calendar. 5 days more to do what Shatta Wale calls Operation 360 at the Accra Sports Stadium. And we have so many things to talk about. So many things to talk about, especially in this agenda, because this agenda is no mean an agenda. No, it's an agenda that deserves everybody's effort coming on board to make it happen. Wow. It's an agenda that demands that whoever wishes Shatta Wale well should be a part of this. Unless you don't wish him well. But if you wish him well, then this agenda is your agenda. Wow. So they are the people we are going to talk to in this particular segment. If you are someone who wishes Shatta Wale well, then this video is for you. If you are someone who wishes Shatta Wale well, then you have to share this video to reach the other guy who also wishes Shatta Wale well. If you don't, you can mute the sound and watch us doing this.
Even that one, sir, I'm sure some of the action self will catch up with you.
When you hear this, when you see this,
some of the actions
my Ghana will do like this,
operation.
Exactly. So when you see this, then you should know what we are talking about.
Wow.
That looks good so far.
Yeah, it looks good. In fact, I am very impressed with even the publicity and the whole arrangement as far as this event is concerned. But on the table today, I want to ask my big man. We are just left with some few days to the big night. What are some of the things that we should look out for as fans? What are some of the cautions that even as event organizers that we would want them to do? Is there anything that we need to learn as even a people from previous events or just ended events that has happened or taken place over some few months ago or even this year? Is there something that we need to learn? Are there things that we need to do right? What are some of the pointers? This and many more is what my big man is coming to educate us on. Let's hear from him, and of course, enjoy the show as well with me.
Ro, thank you for this one. To me, every good cause that involves me, I also put in my all to make sure it happens.
Wow.
Sometimes there might be some cause elsewhere that you might not be part of. So such deals, no matter what you do, you cannot put in much.
Okay.
But when it involves you, when it revolves around you, when you are called to be part of the table, then you have to come in with your A game.
Wow.
And I'm sure with Shatta Wale's agenda to get the stadium filled up for the second edition of the Freedom Wave concert, I have been called to be part of it, whether I like it or not.
Nice.
One, the big announcement was made on my show.
On your platform.
And it's a big priority to me that there were so many choices that Shatta Wale and Medikal could have used, but they decided to do it on my platform. So that alone puts my hand in that meal. That whether I'm ready to eat or not, I have to still taste it because my hand is already in it. Exactly. Coupled with the fact that for some time I've been playing the media kind of role for Team SM because they have called us to that task. So it also makes us part of it. And like we always say, we are media people, open to do God's work. If you always want to be, you want to make us part of your dealings, why not? We are open. We are not tied to just one person. We are open to whoever would want our services. So this message goes to the artists involved, Shatta Wale and Medikal. It goes to the fans.
Wow.
The fans are part of this. It goes to the people who are going to be in the helm of affairs for the organization itself. It goes to them as well. And it goes to everybody who will be playing a role as much as this event is concerned, and also to those who will just be coming to have fun. It goes to them.
How about the curious people who would want to see how things go on the night?
They are going to be at the receiving end based on what results these people I'm sending the message to would put in.
Okay.
So after putting all the works in, their result will be for those who are on the fence.
Okay.
Because those who are on the fence, they are sitting there waiting for either side. Whether to go west or to go south.
Okay.
Or whether to go east or to go north. So they are just waiting for it. So I am just hoping that, guys, let's see how best we can put in our all to make it happen.
Okay.
So let's look at some. Or you want to ask a question?
No, I was just about to ask, what are your pointers? Let's get into it.
Number one.
Okay.
Maybe not in any other, but because I have 10 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yes, not in any special order, but because I have 10 of them, I'm just putting them out. So number one.
Okay.
See what Shatta Wale wants to do. To fill the stadium in that 360 format. It's going to be one of the biggest bragging rights for any artist and his fan base.
I see.
Because Shatta Wale himself has said it that if really someone wants an artist to do that, it is going to be a hard task to achieve because these things are easily achieved by the men of God. And he mentioned the Otabels. He mentioned all the big men of God who can command crowd and say, today we are going to the Accra Sports Stadium to pray, to do waiting, to do wailing and prayers, to do this and crossover. And within just some few minutes or days of announcement, they can pull the 360 stadium feel. So every artist in Ghana knows that it is not easy to achieve. But Shatta Wale wants to try. In fact, when you push Shatta Wale to even say the 360 thing, he doesn't really say it with all the vim in him. I know. Yeah, he doesn't say, because he knows it is not easy to achieve.
I see.
That's why I'm saying that my first point to whoever is watching is that if Shatta Wale is able to do this, that bragging right, no artist in Ghana would ever take it away from him. Because you won't be able to do it unless you have done it too. You cannot just say with your mouth that, oh, me too, I can do. No. Do it and let's see. Show receipt. Show action.
Show result.
Point one is that to everybody who would want to help Shatta Wale to achieve this 360 thing at the stadium, they need to make sure this will be that number one bragging right for every artist in this country with his fan base. That nobody can just say, oh, we too, we can do it. No, go and do it. So if you want to be part of this bragging rights, as an SM fan, as an SM addict, and as an SM supporter, make sure it happens. Go to the Accra Sports Stadium with 50 of your friends, like Derek Money has been doing. Tag 100 of your friends. Guys,
29 others.
Let's go to the Accra Sports Stadium. It is 40,000 we are talking about.
Oh, yes. 40,000.
So even if you go with 100 of your friends, it means you have 100 friends more who are also supposed to go with 100. Because the 100, you give us 1,000. Like the 100, 10 of the 100 give us what? 1,000. And 40,000. You want to be part of that bragging right? Make sure you are part of this history. Point 2. Shatta Wale wants to be a history maker in our music industry. And I'm sure this is one of the things he wants to do to make sure that his name will really be written in history books. Being the first ever musician in Ghana to have filled the Accra Sports Stadium 360.
All around. History. This is history. Like, it is not just anybody. The last time NDC had their Congress, we saw it. The place was still empty, and this is NDC we are talking about.
A whole political DJ Boyenyum, and all those guys. Oh, we didn't see anything. We didn't see anything. I didn't even feel like something was happening there. It was like a normal day where some students have gone on some excursions or something. That was how I felt. But this time on, one musician with his friend, Medikal, they want to do this. What kind of history again would come in Ghana music that you won't try this? You would write this every day and every day.
As far as social gathering is concerned.
Oh, talk about shows, talk about numbers, and that will be the first thing you say. Talk about shows, talk about numbers, and that is going to be the first ever thing you are going to write that. Oh, in Ghana, when we are talking numbers, there's one artist who has been able to fill the Accra Sports Stadium 360. At least we can give it to Makasio and Fancy Gadam with Tamale. That, yes, even that you guys are doubting they feel it because you think it wasn't 360. Maybe I'm sure that will be their next task as well. If Shatta Wale is able to do it, then it will be their next task as well. So, yes, history in the making, and Shatta Wale wants to be the guy in the center of it.
Okay.
Point 3. Let's talk about sometimes artists like Sarko, they will say, oh, Sark Nation, do this for me. Stoneboy will say, Beam Nation, do this for me.
Streaming party.
Like, this, to me, is one of the things Shatta Wale is requesting for his fans to do for him. Yes. Maybe he has been empowering them. He's been urging them to do things on their own, to live life, to be who they are today. But I'm sure for the very first time, I have seen an artist begging for something from his fans. And this is this concept.
Interesting.
Yes. He has been telling them to do so many things. He turned down that, guys, help me to do this.
Help me achieve this.
When we went to Osino, in the middle of the performance, he mentioned it too. Or he had to mention it too. I'm sure from now till that day, maybe he doesn't have more gatherings like that, but if he should have more gatherings like this, any given opportunity, he will call the fans. That fans, I'm pleading, help me to achieve this. Let's shame the haters. Well, I know there is someone waiting. You know, remember right after the announcement, Lil Wayne and Zion Felix in an interview where Lil Wayne said, oh, no artist can do it. Every artist who says he's failed the 360, they are lies. So you see all these people, they will not be straight and come like this, what we are saying. But if Shatta Wale is not able to do it with Medikal, the next day, all these faces will come up. They will all come out talking about, oh, Obi. So, for the first time, I can see an artist on his knees begging his fans, guys, help me to do it. And this is where I also want to feel the real SM power. If really they want us to believe that they have been winning the fan base,
the biggest fan base in Ghana.
The biggest fan base in Ghana. This is the time for them to do it. Show it. Because this time around, even their boss is asking for it.
Begging you to leave
He's
your homes.
asking like, guys, do it for me. Let's shame the naysayers. Do it for me and let's see how it goes. So, I'm seeing an artist putting out a request to fans. And if you put out a request to your fans and they are not able to achieve it for you, you know how it feels. If they're able to achieve it for you, you know how it feels. So let's see how this request will be answered by the fans.
Nice.
Now, to the people who are behind the organization, they should know that when the men of God say we are going to the Accra Sports Stadium for that first night and all those things, they don't just sit down for it to happen. They work. They manipulate for things to happen.
Okay.
This time round, they should also not just sit down for things to happen. They should also manipulate. So in this case, some of us are advising them. You have fans in Bimbila, Wale, Kutonu, Sunyane, Togo,
Takrade,
Mampeli. Mention all the corners. Someone say all the crooks and crannies. Mention all these places.
All the ghettos and corners.
Shatta Wale has fans there. When we went to Osino, you saw it.
Yeah,
numbers.
Yeah.
Those numbers alone from Osino, if we get them, one part of the stadium is done. So this is the time for them to also be smart. Getting these guys access to enter, getting them buses to come to Accra should not be too hard to ask. And nobody should even sit down and wait for someone to tell them. Because I've used the pastor's example or the men of God's example. They don't sit down for the stadium to be filled. They bus people in and out. Or even if you cannot bus them out, bus them in. Because Shatta has said he will close at daylight. So if he is able to close at daylight, it means everybody, wherever you came from, you can find your way out back. But to get the people to enter, they should do it. So the organizers, because this is not a Shatta job. This is not just a one-person job.
No.
This is a team's job. Those who are doing the work, at this stage, they are negotiating with buses. Because it is a Christmas day. So many people will not even be working actively.
Yeah.
So they should not wait till 24, then they are now going to the bus stations. They will go and meet empty stations. The buses will not be active.
True.
So they have to start booking now. So Tamale, you've done some 3 buses on standby. In Takrade, you've done some 2 buses on standby. In Sunyane, like all these things should be done now. Because this is the week to the event too. That's why I'm putting out this event today, at least midweek. This is the week to the event. They should make sure there are buses available for these guys to come. Because if they rely on only the fans in Accra, they will do what they did last year. It will not be shameful, but it will not be challenging.
Enough.
Yes. This time around, they want to challenge. And if you want to challenge, you have to go the extra mile. So as we talk, when Shatta Wale did the Shagzy activation of floats, he had some partnership with Goyle.
Exactly.
That's Ghana Oil. I know the link is still there.
Yeah.
They should go and activate that link.
The relationship.
The relationship is still there. They also have some sponsors on it. I saw Rig. I saw some 1 or 2 people on it. They should talk to them. Guys, you need money. This time around, it is money, not mouth. We need money. Go pay buses. And they have to do it now. They shouldn't wait. If they wait, they won't get the buses to work or to operate. It is 25th. People don't work actively on 25th.
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
Christmas holiday.
Exactly. And people will go on break from 23rd, 24th. 25th. So you have to do that reservation or arrangement now.
Now.
So they need to get buses for them. Beyond the buses. Those who be willing, this show, because of the agenda behind this show, they shouldn't go into this show with profit minds.
You think so?
Yes. Yes. Sometimes, do some things, get hold of some information or some substance. Later, you can even use that one to make money.
Wow.
They shouldn't go into this show with profit at the back of their mind. They should go into this show with pride that we want to do something. And that should be the pushing factor for them. Like, we are pushing into this, not because at the end of the day we want to count money as profit into our bank account. If they are able to achieve this 360, I'm telling you, one day someone will call them, Shatta Wale and you and the people come. we are about to launch a product called Blue. We want a full stadium to launch this. Can you do it for us? Yes, I can do it. How much do you need to do this? Then you make your profit that day. This show, they shouldn't think profit. So what I'm saying is that the few fans, because the men of God who have been filling the stadium, the people don't pay to enter. The people don't pay to enter. So there are 2 fans here we're going to look at.
Okay.
We are looking at that fan who can come there, pay money to enter. We are looking at that fan who can come there but doesn't have money to enter.
But still want to come and support.
Find a way to let him enter. Because you want to make history. You want to get a bragging right. You want to keep this record down for future's sake. When Airtel came to Ghana first, they were not Airtel. They were called They were called Zain. Okay. During their launch,
they move color.
They flew in 2 international artists, Wyclef and the lady, is it Eva? Oh, damn, I've forgotten the other name. Then Wyclef family. Wyclef and another lady, is it Eva? Eva.
You go and I'll find
I'll get a name and help me to get it. They brought these 2 artists, and the aim was that they wanted the Accra Sports Stadium to be filled, so they will launch their product. And as we leave, there will be so many products who will need such numbers to go out there. So to me, I think that if Shatta is able to do this and they don't even make money from it, in future, they will use this to make money. Because a time came, somebody wanted to do it. They thought they would bring people from abroad to come do it. They brought all. I remember that show very well at Accra Sports Stadium. Yeah,
Wyclef and Eve Promise.
And what?
Eve Promise.
Eve, yes.
Eve.
Yes.
Promise
Eve.
Ghanaians. Yes.
Yes.
Eve. Promise Ghanaians. Good show.
Wyclef and Eve, who was then also one of the hip hop and R&B stars there. And they couldn't even achieve this. So if on our soil someone can do it, what else? So they shouldn't be thinking profits with this show.
Okay.
They should do it and own that right. Own that right that you want crowd. Forget about NPP, forget about NDs, forget about Accra House of Folk and Kumasi Kotoko. Come to me, I'll give you the stadium. And that is money. I'm telling you. So, like the 2 fans, those who can come and pay, those who can come but they cannot pay, find a way to let them enter. After all, I know Shatta has been doing so many charity things. So you pay for the ticket and give them. Let them come see the show. It will help. Let's talk about stands for the people who are coming in.
Okay.
When people are on the pitch, that is the field itself.
Yeah.
The agenda won't look good to the eyes.
Really?
Yes. No, that's not what you want to see. What you want to see is to see the stands filled.
Colors.
That is what you want to see, not the pitch. So to me, the real fans should not think about getting closer to Shatta Wale because he will spray money. No, if you go to that stadium thinking about that, you are not a real fan. Then the agenda, you've not even understood, or the memo, you've not gotten the memo.
Spoiler.
You spoil them. The real fans should be looking at seeing the stands filled, and that is what Kojo will say, the opticals. Let's see how beautiful to look there. Hey, me too many were Accra Sports Stadium. Wow.
The area.
Me I saw a flat light here too. Everywhere is filled. Then you'll be part of history. That fan base with pride. So don't be rushing to Jahoma VVIP for no more musuru say bibi beto om no Jahoma no betia Jahoma let those people come and sit in the stands. Oh sorry, on the field, on the pitch. But I know there is the 20, there is the 50, and there is the VIP. So the VIP is the 100. Those people are going to be at or close to the stage. Then the VIP are also going to be around the stage. But the real fans, they are the people going to be in the stands. When you go there, don't think about Shatta throwing money. Think about being part of the people who filled the stands. So that because even if a picture comes, you'll be able to. You'll be able to zoom yourself out, zoom nation and say, I was the one at across president of stands from Osu stand.
The Osu stand and the conference center.
And the conference. You can say, I was the guy who was at the Osu stand. You understand? That is also one point I want people to note. Now, let's talk about security. That's why I said in the beginning that this message goes to everybody. Who is part of the organization. Security. They shouldn't all sort of security.
They can get
military, navy,
police,
air force, police,
private
security dogs, like every security, BNI,
area tags,
BNI, area tags, like everything security should be there some. Because we don't want to make the history. At the end of the day, people will come and mar the beauty of what we've achieved with
security lapses.
With some things. Because imagine when you wake up and the whole stadium is filled and maybe, unfortunately, one person loses his life, which one will be bigger? You know Ghana. You know our media.
A loss of life.
You know which one they will sell
trumpet.
Creme. So, security there. In fact, every detail should be checked. I also pray that because they are looking at filling the 360, they shouldn't sell tickets at just one spot. Like we have been seeing with most stadium shows where you have to go through just one spot and the place becomes so crowded that you have to push someone, kick someone before you can enter. All the spots available, they should make it open. They should make it open. So if you want to go to the Osu stand, there is someone there selling. I hear the tickets will be coming in different colors. Yeah. So when you go and you have your ticket a yellow color, that means you are going to the yellow seat. When you have the red color, it means you are going to the red seat. Like, it's going to be so beautiful like that. So make it open that when you pass here, automatically you are going to the red seat. You know, because you have your red ticket. When you pass here, you are going straight to the yellow seat because you have your yellow ticket. Say, Obiafa, it will bring confusion. It will bring fight. It will bring all these things. So they should tighten security, make all the gates available and accessible. Security from day one should be on point. Or better still, Sarkodie's guys, they will comport themselves. They might not need much unless someone intends to misbehave. But if nobody intends to misbehave, they are just going to have fun.
They
will comport themselves. But at the stadium,
we need it.
We need it. Very, very well. Stage setup and sound.
Another key
point. You want to do 360. So what it means is that no matter where I'll sit at the stadium, I should be able to have a clear view of the stage. Whether I sit at west, east, north, or south, I should be able to get a clear view of the stadium. I loved something Whiskey guys did. That beyond the stage, they also placed what? Big screens. Big screens everywhere. So everywhere you sit, even if you don't have a direct access to the stage, as in visuals, you will still have an access to the screen. And that was so beautiful. It is my wish that the organizers, in doing their setup, they should consider all these things, that you want to achieve this. So make sure that everywhere someone sits, the person won't struggle to see this. Because if you do a stage in a way that if I don't go to this section, I won't see well, we will all come and pack up here. And we will leave that place hanging, which will leave the agenda null and void. But because you want to achieve it, let it be 360. But if I got not topple down, you can feel it.
Feel it.
I wish that even as we talk, arrangement for stage setup has started. I wish that as we talk, as people watch us, arrangement for stadium setup, sound and everything, I wish that has started. If it has not started, they are late. They have to start as early as possible. Let's talk about performances. And here, I'm not talking about only Shatta and Medikal. I know they are going to be the star performers on the night, but some of their friends who are artists, I know will also be coming to support them. All these people, if they are going to design flyers for them, they should be going out now. Because as it stands, I've not seen any flyer from any artist that suggests that he's also coming. There's the time that they have to approach them. They have been friends. Shatta has been going to their shows as well. I know some of them would want to come without all these things, but this has an agenda. So Charlie, you go come, oh bro, I will come support you. Throw out a flyer for that guy.
Okay.
Even if he is not willing to throw out, you throw it out for him. But let him know, okay, if you be coming, I'm going to do this on your behalf. Permit me to do this on your behalf. They have to do it because people should know that whilst going there, I'm going to have a 360 enjoyment or a 360 fun, where I'll have someone doing reggae for me. I'll have someone doing rap for me. I'll have someone doing Afrobeat for me. Someone doing Zooks for me. Like
gospel.
Give the person that will that where I'm going to, it is total fun for me.
Okay.
So that he'll go. Because someone would want to go somewhere. What if the person is not a Shatta Wale fan, who does not like Shatta Wale's kind of reggae and dancehall? What if someone wants to go out, but he might not like Medikal's rap? But for all you know, he might like Jackie.
Mr. Drew.
He might like Mr. Drew. The person might be convinced to go there because there will be a Jackie performance. There will be a Mr. Drew performance. They should go all out.
When
the Shea performance as well. Now the last one, the last message. It is going to Medikal and Shatta Wale.
Bring the camera closer.
Bring the camera closer. This one, it goes to Medikal and Shatta Wale. They shouldn't just see this as a mere act. They should be involved. So far, I'll commend them with what I've seen.
Okay.
So far, I'll commend them. I've seen Shatta Wale back-to-back post. I know the time is not enough for them to run around to do so many things. But from now till the day, they should go all out. Their social media handles should be flooded with messages, posts, flyers, videos of the show. Every other thing they do should be pointing at the Accra Sports Stadium on 25th. Any opportunity they get to get someone there, they should come. I would even wish that they extend invitation to some of these legendary artists, performers here and there. Even if not to come and perform, to come and grace the occasion as well. So they will be able to say that what we did not do it for only ourselves, we did it for the whole music industry. So they should be all out. They should be involved. They shouldn't sit down for fans alone to do it. And like I'm saying, so far, so very good. After the announcement, I've seen so many things. Like in a day, you can see Shatta posting like about 3 flyers on the show. Like now, all his timeline is about the Freedom Wave concert. And I want to believe Medikal is also doing the same. They should go all out and achieve this. You'll be proud. I'll be proud. Ghana will be proud. The music industry will be proud. As much as it will not make someone happy, still, the person will be proud. That the other guy came, he couldn't do it. But one of our own
has done it. Wow.
Asempaetia.
Wait, before, so that I don't forget this one. I wanted us to wrap up now, but
Ciao Maniaba.
Yeah. Remember.
Okay.
You see, 1 year on. Let's wrap it up this way. 1 year on, since the first Freedom Wave concert happened, where Shatta effed our counterpart. Should we expect something like that this time?
When it comes to Shatta Wale on a stage, you should expect anything. When he sees crowd, his hormones
get
aroused. So, if you say we should expect another one, I can tell you that don't expect another one. Expect anything that can happen. This time, it could be that he'll come and praise them because what he's looking for, he's achieved. There's sometimes when you're looking for something and you get it, you don't feel like fighting anybody again. Like, when you
after election,
like when you're looking for some girl now, I said, yeah, mawa. Because I didn't say it yet. But I said, yeah. Peace. And never waiting anyone. So, I think that is Shatta going to insult someone? No, he won't insult anybody. But we should be ready for what his spirit will tell him to do, looking at what he will see on the day. And one, he will make headlines. That one, you should expect it. It might not be insult, but he will make headlines. Like, he will make headlines. You know, Shatta is that political performer. In the middle of the performances, he would want to be throwing in some one or two. And on that day, you should expect more.
People will chop breakfast.
Straight bullet and things. All those things are likely to happen. But it is also my wish that they also calculate their performance. So they are able to gather the people, give it to them, and pack. Because if they prolong it too much, sometimes you might realize that, okay, the place was full. But now, after this level of prolonging it, maybe some empty seats have come in because it's not anybody at all, or it's not everybody who will sit down and get the energy till some time. Because Shatta, I've heard him say, oh, you close at 10 a.m. No, it's not everybody who can sit there till 10 a.m. If you do that, you finish the show and the seats are empty. Gather the people, come in with the energy in you, give it to them, pine, we are done.
Ciao, Omanyaba. This is where you say yow. Thank you so much for watching. It's been another exciting edition of Sammy Flex Speaks. I have enjoyed this conversation so much, and I know you also have enjoyed yourself. If you have any other pointers, like he said, he's giving us a whole top 10. If you have any other one to add to it, the comment section is definitely for you. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe. Big thanks to Currency Guitar, Rasta, Richie Flex, La PG, and all the big men giving us support behind the scenes. We will meet on the next episode, and don't forget, after this content, there is another interesting one that follows, same on this platform. Till then, don't forget to stay safe. We will meet again. Bye.